Fable squad! Right, man. Struggle Jennings and Brianna Harness. Cry for help. Don't know who Brianna Harness is. I know the last song that Struggle Jennings did was with Caitlin someone, and her voice was sensational. I think it was called God Save Us, one of my favorite tracks by Struggle Jennings. I thought it was absolutely insanity how good that track was. But hey, this is new. This is like a day old. Haven't heard it before. Let's take a look, man. People have been sending me the link as well, and as you know, man, I've never got an issue doing Struggle Jennings, man. I absolutely love him. So yeah, man, as you know, it's graded form, grading all music out of 3 specific categories, which is sound, content, obviously vocal ability of the artist. Let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we got. Let's rock and roll. Children's lives matter, yes they do.
Save me.
Come on, man.
I can't save myself. Save me. This is my cry for help. Save me. I can't save myself. Save me.
Yeah.
This is my.
Before you even start snapping, man, I've been noticing with Struggle Jennings' music is like he's actually been elevating it. Like consistently, he's been getting better and better and better. He's been leveling up. I absolutely love female vocals in this type of music, specifically in like rap type vibe. I love it when the hooks are female voices. I think they add so much to it. They add so much soul to the song. And Struggle's starting to do that where he's adding these female vocals in that are just lifting. They're just elevating that song. Where when he plugs that in between those two verses, it makes those verses punch. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just for me. Struggle's been making some crazy stuff. But let's see what he's got for us now, because he's about to snap, I'm sure.
Yeah.
This is my cry for help.
I hear you loud and clear. I'm a patriot and I'm a patriarch, but I'm a father first and I'ma play that part. Gonna stand for mine.
I'm a patriot and I'm a patriarch. Soon you won't be able to say that. You won't even be able to say I'm a patriot. Being a patriot apparently is racist these days. It's not right? Because it's tied to Trump. If you voted for Trump and if you call yourself a patriot, you're obviously part of the MAGA crew. You're obviously a racist. You're obviously a bigot. If you voted for Trump, you're obviously a bigot. You're obviously a racist. You know what I mean? Patriotism, being a patriarch to your country, that's no longer something you can say. No longer something you can say because it's attached to Trump. But let's begin the unity, people. Let's start uniting. Let's label half of America, but then say, let's unite. Okay?
I never bow or buckle there for anybody that ever get in trouble. Yeah, storm is brewing, I can see them clouds. Hear the children crying, baby, clearing loud. Shine a light on shadows, I'ma clear them out. Don't wanna hear the truth, you better hear them now. For it hits home and it's too close to the night of facts that you've been running from. I made it through hell just to show and tell all the lost ones where I've been coming from. My number one is my.
I made it through hell just to show and tell all the lost ones of where I'm coming from. Right, the people who are fucking fought for, the people that have seen my struggles, the people who have saw my road. I made it through hell to get this fucking far. You think I'm gonna buckle now? You must be kidding. Let's go, Struggle.
Household and my family always been my saving grace. There's a war right now and it's taking place, and you bite your tongue so you saving face. I'ma yell it loud, this my battle cry on this battlefield. I'll take my consequence. Yes, common sense. When it's good and evil, you can't ride the fence. That's some coward shit.
Yes, Struggle. You see, this is what I'm talking about with Struggle Jennings, man. Struggle Jennings, firstly, he's got so much conviction in the way he fucking spits these lyrics. It's crazy how he's just leveling up for me on every single song. He's leveling up for me, right? And I love the fact, he stole my line. Right? So do not sit on the fence. Do not sit on the fence. Pick a side. Doesn't matter what side you pick on, right? Each side is going to have consequences. Each side is going to have consequences, even if it's the wrong side. There will be consequences on that side, and there will be consequences on this side, right? And you may pick the wrong side, but take the fucking consequence. Take it. I cannot stand flip-floppers. I can't stand people that'll sit there and say, this is what I've picked. And the moment the consequences come, they flip. They're like, oh no, I didn't mean to do. No, you did mean to do that. And now because there's consequences, you flip. Take the consequences like a fucking man. If there are any left in this fucking world, it seems like we're all losing our men. If there's any men left in this world, right? Come on, take the consequence. You will not ever, or it doesn't matter what side of the fence you fall on, you will not ever not learn something. If you fall on this side of the fence and you chose the wrong side, you're going to learn something from that. Then it's fine. You can get back on the fence and jump onto the other side. If you fall on this side of the fence and it's the right side, then it's great. There's still lessons to be learned there. The worst thing you can do is sit on the fence. Like he said, that's some coward shit. That's some coward shit. Because the coward shit are the people who don't want the consequences. They'll stay neutral. They'll coast their entire life. And they will stand for nothing but fall for everything. Our society, our Western society is falling by the fucking wayside because we have forgotten our morals, we have forgotten our fucking values. And it's okay. It's okay. It's fine because we need to be woke. Let's go, man.
Hits and I'll throw them blows, I'll lose it all to save their innocence. I'll deliver this with some diligence, cause your ignorance makes us different.
Save me, I can't save myself. Save me, this is my cry for help. Save me, I can't save myself.
I think I can see a whole bunch of posters that were actually on the wall in terms of missing children, right? So is this something that actually happened recently that he's actually speaking on, that the child went missing, or there's been like a spike in kidnapped children or stuff like that? Or is this like in a sort of generalities that he's talking about? I'm not entirely sure, right? But either way, the message stands the exact same. Save the kids, be there for the kids, help the kids in every which way, because they can't save themselves. They can't, and it doesn't actually matter from where, when they're toddlers, when they're teenagers, when they're older. It seems like all they're doing is facing new sets of issues, right? Because parents are becoming fucking dumber and dumber and dumber. Parents are becoming more flipping stupid, right? Not knowing that just so that they can fulfill their little insecurities in their souls, they're destroying their kids from this big. Anyway, I've got certain views on these things, and I'll be attacked for this. As I always am in my fucking DMs on Instagram. But you know what? I stand fucking by it. I don't care. I stand by it because our society is falling to fucking pieces. To pieces.
Save me, this is my cry for help.
I hear you loud and clear. Took the blindfold off of these blurry eyes, gonna be a horror story with a scary dies. Angels fly with their guns out, causing hella fire when Mother Mary cries. I heard the lies, but I seen the truth. They gonna silence you if you bring the proof. They gon' call you crazy when you call them out. They try to box us in, but we can box them out. Don't dare.
Yes, bro. They're gonna silence you, bro. They're gonna silence you. And I think he's also talking in terms of generalities for the upcoming generation, right? For the upcoming generation. I can see he's throwing those in. You know what I mean? They're gonna box us in, but we need to box out. We need to box them out, essentially. I like the fact that he's doing that. I like the fact that Struggle Jennings stands for this. I mean, these guys are stopped. These are part of the Ghetto Cowboys, man. These are part of the Ghetto Cowboys, you know what I mean? But I like what Struggle's talking about over here. Because, like I said, we're losing our society. we're losing our society. Like we destroying our children. Like we're like, what are we bringing kids into? I mean, I've just had a little one, and I'm thinking to myself, I look at the world, and I'm like, what is going on? What is going on over here, right? And we get like, you're just gonna get silenced. You're gonna get silenced because if you have a different opinion, if you don't fit a narrative, you will literally. There's no debating today. There's no one no one's debating. No one can actually have an intellectual conversation with you where they can sit down and actually debate something, have the argument, and then land up on agreeing to disagree. No, that's not happening. You're being censored. Big tech is censoring people, right? Because it doesn't suit a certain narrative. People are censoring, people are just labeling you and casting you aside because you have a difference of opinion. And they think that that's unity, they think that that's going to unify a country. What do you think is bubbling up on that other side? What do you think is bubbling up on the other side? You want unity, you got to ask both sides to cut it the fuck out. That's how you get unity. Now when the right says something racist or something ununifying, right? You come down on them with a 10-pound hammer. When the left does the same, you come down on them with a 10-pound hammer. You can't sit there and say, oh no, whatever they say, label and cast aside. But if they say it, no, that's cool. That's cool. But guys, unify, please. They can do whatever the fuck they like, but they can't. But let's unify. Wait. You'll see what's happening. You'll get your unity, right? But it will come after a war. Let's go.
Ask me what I'm talking about. If you ain't listened yet, then you'll never hear it. We gon' pray to God and we gon' stand up. Got an army here, I know the devil fear. Yeah, the future's clear when you know the past. And that train is coming and it's rolling fast. Gotta fix the path that's on a broken track. There's no time for us to be holding back. Now we need some leaders to wake up the sleepers. Make believers out of non-believers. Let freedom of speech ring.
Yes, but we don't have leaders. You know why we don't have leaders? Because this is what I always say. Leaders need other leaders by their side. But today's leaders only have followers. Right? You cannot be a leader if all that you want is followers. Because the only way you're going to become a better leader is by having other leaders by you. Other leaders by your side. The circle, your people, your crowd. Right? If they are not leaders, you are a fucking garbage leader. Because leaders prop up leaders. Right? A leader will take advice from another person. A leader will listen and say, fuck it. Yes, I am the leader of this whole crew, but I hear you, you're right. A leader will admit that he's fucking wrong, and it doesn't matter how far down the scale, if they look up and say you're doing it wrong, a leader will say, you know what? You're right, I need to change something. Leaders, true leaders, are surrounded by fucking leaders. Bullshit leaders are surrounded by just followers. Just followers. You can't lead unless you make your crowd fucking leaders. You know.
Through the speakers, take the filthy rich to the cleaners. Shine our light, baby, high beamers. Don't let sex crimes be a misdemeanor. Protect these babies from these sickening creatures. I refuse to sit and watch from the bleachers.
Save me, I can't save myself.
So I love the fact that he's also talking about. I apologize, I'm pausing, guys. Calm down. I love the fact that he's also talking about everything in terms of pedophilia, in terms of kidnapping, in terms of just how children are. If Chuckle Jennings ever had to get his hands on one of these people, I feel very sorry for them, though, to be honest. I feel very sorry for them, but justifiably so. Justifiably so. I got blocked on Twitter, right? I read a story about, it was a political figure or a Hollywood figure that was a pedophile, right? And I specifically, on the thing, I said, they should cut off his genitalia, right? For molesting children, they should cut off his genitalia. Twitter banned me. Twitter banned me for saying that we should cut off. I am saying that we should fucking do away with, get rid of these fucking pricks, right? Cut off their genitalia. Twitter banned me for being anti-pedophile. Where are we? Where are we in today's society? Where are we?
Save me, this is my cry.
Struggle is on some other shit lately, bro. Struggle is on some other shit lately, right? I like the fact that he's putting all elements of child abuse, even down to where she's sitting on a mattress in the dark thing, also bringing it down to drugs, in terms of how we're driving our children into a society of drugs is cool, being like in this dark space, depression, anxiety. That all comes from parents, man. That's the upbringing, man. Upbringing. Parents think that this fucking woke shit. Parents think that the conservative upbringing, right, has no place in this world anymore. Literally no place in this world. And the younger kids are being brought up confused. They're being brought up fragile. We don't bring our kids up anti-fragile anymore. We don't bring our kids up knowing how to deal with the real world. So where do they turn? When they're not accepted? To drugs. We don't bring our kids with confidence. We don't bring our kids say, if that fucking kid comes to bully you, punch him in the fucking face. That's what you do. Right? No. Do you know why? Because that builds fucking character. That builds fucking confidence. Man is a fucking beast, people. I love this dude.
I can't save myself. Save me. This is my cry for help. Save me.
In 2019, there were 421,934 reports for missing children. Report information about a missing child in the national. Absolutely correct. Okay, so portion of this is missing children. So I love the fact that he has done that. So obviously he's talking about a real issue over here, right? But there were other elements that he threw into this. That it wasn't just about missing children as well. There was a lot going on, but this goes by the wayside. Anyway, everything I said stands either way. Right, guys. Struggle, amazing, absolutely amazing, as per usual. So, guys, you let me know your grade down below. Straight 10s for me. Straight 10s for me. Anyway, love you all, man. Please stay safe, please stay healthy. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.